My name's Angelo, and welcome to We Want Picks. Every single week, we break down full UFC fight cards. We give you our picks, our bets, and our fantasy plays. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our content. And we're also giving away $50. Anybody who goes to WeWantPicks.com/bets, signs up with one of our 5 betting partners, and makes a deposit, will get $50 from us. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, however you want it. And this is brought to you by EarnU.io. EarnU.io is the world's first sports and esports prediction game, allowing you to earn crypto risk-free. Check it out now at EarnU.io. Next up, at UFC Vegas 52, we have Charles Jourdain taking on Lando Vannata. Charles Jourdain, 12-4 overall, 2-2-1 in his last 5, coming off the first decision win of his career. Lando Vannata, 3-2 in his last 5, 12-5 overall, and he has been alternating wins and losses. Charles Jourdain is a fun, come-forward striker with a great chin. He's incredibly fast, has great timing, and is willing to take chances with spinning and flying attacks. He's coming off the very first decision win of his career in an awesome fight against Andre Ewell. If you didn't watch that fight, all you need to do is watch the last 30 seconds. It'll tell you everything you need to know about Charles Jourdain. He was literally throwing bombs from his hips and just screaming at Andre Ewell. He was supposed to fight Ilia Topuria in January, and honestly, thankfully he didn't, and that fight was canceled because I think Ilia Topuria blows through Charles Jourdain. Lando Vannata is coming off his successful featherweight debut in a win against Mike Grundy, where even though he was taken down 3 times, he was able to almost triple the strikes landed. Lando is a flashy striker with crazy kicks and spinning attacks. He comes out fast and is absolutely not a slow starter. His takedown defense is just okay, and even though this is striker versus striker, he might need it. Charles Jourdain has shot some solid takedowns in the past. On paper, this card is not very good, but there are a few fights like this one that will make it a ton of fun. Some real sleeper fights here. Both of these guys are fun and flashy strikers who will put it all out there to chase a finish. If this stays standing, I think they are very evenly matched, but Jourdain's volume could be the difference. But he gets hit with almost 5 significant strikes per minute, which is well above the UFC average, which sits around 3 something. They have solid chins, so they should be able to slug it out for a while. I actually think the difference here will be the grappling of Vannata. He doesn't have a ton of takedowns, but if he threatens with them, he can have success both with the takedowns and his striking. He took down Bobby Green 5 times. He fought Bobby Green twice. So in those 2 matchups, he took him down 5 times. I think his pressure and his size at 145 will be an issue for Charles Jourdain. So I like Lando Vannata to win this matchup. 2 guys, I mean, the stats are almost identical. Tons of volume output. Both hit like crazy. What do you think, Jakey boy?
Yeah, this is his second fight, Vannata's second fight at featherweight. In his debut, he looked great versus Grundy. Didn't look like he had any issues with the weight cut. Looked like he belonged there. I think that weight and that size advantage will help in this fight. And I'm actually surprised the odds are what they are. I know everyone loves Charles Jourdain. I love Charles Jourdain, even though I picked against him as lock of the week with Marcelo Rojo. And there's a reason I did that, because I didn't think Charles Jourdain is that good. I still don't think he's really that. I mean, he's a very, very good fighter, but he's more tough than anything. And you mentioned those fights. Every single fight that he's in where he looks like the tough guy, he's busted up, he's bleeding, he gets hit because he does wild stuff, and that's why we like him, but that's why he loses fights as well. And in this fight, Lando Vannata is a much, much more technical, well-rounded fighter than Charles Jourdain. I'm actually very, very surprised that Charles Jourdain is the favorite. It's kind of like, I guess, what have you done for me lately? And everyone knows Charles Jourdain is just like absolute warrior that's going to go out and leave it all on a shield, but sometimes that can get you in bad situations. And with Lando Vannata in his technical striking ability, with his grappling abilities, I think he's just a more well-rounded fighter, a better fighter overall than Charles Jourdain. So as much I love Charles Jourdain and I like his toughness, his willingness to throw down, I got to go with the better fighter, and that's Lando Vannata.
I'm with you. I'm surprised. I thought you were a simp for Charles Jourdain. I am surprised here.
No, I picked against him as lock of the week for a reason. I see holes in his game. What does Connor say? He says Connor's got a quote like that, but anyway, yeah, I'm Vannata.
All right. Well, we're both on Vannata's side. Vannata, what is his? I mean, he averages more than one takedown per fight. And Charles Jourdain, I did mention he has, not necessarily in the UFC, but he has mixed in takedowns in the past. If you look at some research, and they're pretty well timed because nobody expects them. Lando Vannata was taken down 3 times. Granted, that was Mike Grundy, but he was taken down 3 times in that fight. So it's not crazy that Charles Jourdain potentially would shoot a takedown if he's getting out crazied by also crazy striker Lando Vannata. $7,700 in DraftKings. I think that's a great price, especially if he works in some grappling. What do you think?
Maybe.
Okay. Well, you're going to need some underdogs in your lineup. 115 money line. That's solid. I would probably do a sprinkle there. But these guys are tough. I don't know if there's a finish. So what do you think of this monkey knife fight line? I think it's more less. 93 so many. And Charles Jourdain, I don't think is just going to be able to walk and do whatever the hell he wants.
More.
More. You think Charles Jourdain lands more than 93 strikes?
That's why I said more, yeah. That's typically how it goes.
Okay. Oh, man. If I was at your house, I'd kick your dog. Okay?
Honestly, if you kick, I would literally end your life. I would find a way to end your life. If you just walked in my apartment and just kicked my dog, I would end your life and spend the rest of my life in prison. Very happy.
I wouldn't kick you. Your dog's name is Indy. Indy's not a bad dog. She drools like an unreasonable amount, but she's not a bad dog.
I don't know why you say that. It's like me with the bad teeth.
Well, that you making fun of your teeth is just an Indiana thing because your teeth are fine, but your dog is a drooler. And if you want to drool over 50 free bucks, WeWantPicks.com/bets. Sign up with any one of our 5 betting partners. Make a deposit. Let me know, and I send you $50. WeWantPicks.com/bets.